So I've seen this thing on Instagram. I think it was Sean McCall who did this first. It's a wrist muscle up. It looks pretty awkward and painful. I've never tried it before, but I've been tagged on Instagram a lot and people sending me DMs and stuff asking if I can try it. I put this thing on the floor because it looks like you have to be precise when you start. You want to get the bar the right place. You definitely don't want to jump up to the bar. I don't know, this exercise could be one that just looks hard, or it might actually be really hard. Sean McCall, the guy who did it, is like one of the best climbers in the world, and he's really strong in this stuff. And actually we used to compete a lot back in the days, even in like youth categories. I remember the first time I saw him in the European World Championships in 2002, I think it was, in France. He won, and he was like just superior to everyone else. Crazy strong, very talented climber. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Ooh. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, actually. I'm gonna try to do multiple reps of that. I'm too impatient. Like, I probably did like a minute rest now or something. I think 3 repetitions. That's my goal. I don't know if that's like a good exercise. It just feels kind of painful for the wrist, to be honest. I think this time it looks harder than it is. I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy. I've seen the list of people who've done it is pretty long, so I definitely don't think it's that hard. Whoopa. Oh, it's not that easy actually. I've seen how you do this on Instagram, so I already knew the beta. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna try all the new boulders. There are plenty of hard ones that I want to try to flash. So the pink one behind me, that's the first one I'm gonna try. It's 7C plus, I think. And it doesn't look like there's any like tricks or anything to it. So I'm not even gonna go through it. It's just like, it looks like it's like left, right, left, right. I'm only gonna get 3 attempts in total. On the more complicated boulders, I'm gonna go through them to share with you guys what I think or how it's intended. And then we're gonna see if I do it that way. I should also mention that we have the world's best chalk bag still for sale at rhino.com. Please check it out. To me, this doesn't look that hard, but it's always really hard to say from the ground.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors.
It's the last move, that's hard, yeah. That second to last hole is so bad. Because I only get 3 tries in total, so only 2 more tries. And then I'm gonna move on. And spoiler alert, there's actually an 8B here. I might try that out just for fun. I think I've only done like 1 8B at this gym, so that's not something I usually do in one session. And I don't think that's gonna be the case today either. I mean, I feel strong, but not that strong. Okay, so now I know that the second to last hole is bad, so it's not gonna be a surprise when I get there. That's a big difference, you know? Now I was kind of trying to feel it and feel the body movement. Now when I get it, I'm just gonna grab it and then jump right away. Not spend too much time on it, not hesitate. I mean, it maybe even looks like you could even skip that second to last hole and just go from this, but I'm gonna try to use the second to last hole. It actually feels pretty comfortable, but when you go for this, it feels like your body is starting to rotate and you have to go with the foot as well in the same movement. Oh, it's so bad, that second to last hole. So I only have 1 more try now. And then I'm gonna move on regardless if I do this or not. I'm actually just gonna try to skip it the last second to last hole. I mean, it's kind of a gamble because I only have one try left, but it's a fun gamble. Well, that was that 7C plus. Couldn't do it in 3 tries. Oh, I want to try it again. I'm not going to. There's one 7B here. So the rule is that you're allowed to touch all the holes that you can reach from the ground before a flash. It's a big advantage knowing how the holes feel. Actually, in competitions, I don't think it's allowed to grab the holes. The only holes that you can grab then is the starting holes. Match, probably. And then come out to this, and then this. This also looks pretty straightforward. The only thing that's not too straightforward is matching this and then going to this first instead of grabbing this. That's actually harder than I thought it would be. Crossing into that, I didn't think that was going to be the crux, but that was definitely the crux. So I actually plan to go to the US before Christmas, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I'm not really sure what the plan is for the rest of this year. I think I'm going to go to Bergen and visit the new gym that we just, that is almost finished. It's going to open after New Year's. Not the LED gym, but another one. Not being able to travel has definitely been hard because my channel used to be a lot about like traveling and meeting new people and going to new gyms and trying different things. But the last 2 years I've just been stuck, and also in the gym has been closed most of the time. So creatively it's been very challenging. Okay, so the next one is, let's see. There's a blue 7A, looks really cool. That one is a little bit cheating though, because I've seen it on the gym's Instagram. Toe hook, come into the 2-finger pocket, grab this, and then you actually stand right foot on here, and then you pogo with this left foot. Oh, that boulder is nice. It flows really nice. 7A plus, I feel like I should flash. This one doesn't look too complicated. It looks like you start here, match, this side pull. It looks kind of a little bit weird with the feet. Because when you have these two, it's kind of like you almost get like a barn door. I think you want your left foot here, go up to the crack thing, and then jump out right, get your right foot out, match, and then top hold. Yeah, so this one should be okay. It's only 7A plus. I tell you guys all the time that you shouldn't care about grades, but I also look at grades and I think that, well, since it's 7A plus, I should flash it. I almost never flash a 7A plus slab, so it really depends on just the bowler. B plus, you go right hand to a crimp, looks okay, just throw the heel up, get like a heel toe cam almost. Intermediate, that looks pretty bad, but then you just go again, come into the bad intermediate, and then it looks like you could either put up the foot and explode, or you just kind of jump out, get like the swing, get the feet on, and then come in and match. And then the top hole looks pretty bad. To match that, you might have to put up like a really high heel hook. It's like a pretty awkward start. Feels pretty hard today, or I'm just weak, I don't know. So I only have 2 more tries. That's how you do it. You don't come into this. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, I'm gonna do it now, last try. I'm gonna move the camera though so that you can see the screw on, the hardest move. So that's actually the advantage of having done boulders before, is that you know what angles they're gonna be good from. Okay, so I know that I said I only have 3 tries, but I have to try this pink one again, the 7C Plus. Otherwise I won't be able to sleep tonight, so I think I was pretty close on the way I tried it, but I should try to help just a little bit with this. So I'm gonna use this a little bit and just try to explode. Maybe even go again left hand. And then I'm gonna try the 8B to the left of me. It's, it looks crazy hard. Okay. Okay. I don't know what, like, so the only difference I did this time was that I didn't hold it like this, but like out here instead. So I was like almost crimping it, but like a pinch, like a crimp pinch. 8B, purple one. I'm just gonna try it for fun. Like, I think it's good practice to try something that's just really hard. I'm gonna give it 3 tries. I'm gonna give it my all. This one is really pockety too. Being good at pockets is a very different style from being good at other holds, because you hold pockets open hand. There's some people who are just really good at pockets, especially if you grow up like climbing at a crag like Frankenjura or Margalef. This is really bad. And then I guess you have to toe hook around here. So I'm gonna put a tick mark here. Oh my God. Okay, I wasn't really ready for that. Okay, one more try. I feel like that looked probably a little bit like half-hearted, but I actually tried. It's just, it was so bad that I couldn't really pull off of it at all. Usually I always grab pockets with these 2 fingers, but this actually felt better with those 2. That's very unusual for me. No, that's a definite no. Like, there's no way I can do that. Right now, at least. I think actually, to do this, I would have to train a little bit of like 2-finger hangboarding, open hand. I would have to, because this is very specialized, this kind of strength. So I think I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.